What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be focusing in on training. This video is targeted more so to the people who don't have the game yet. However, if you do have the game, I advise you to follow these tips as well. Now, for those of you who don't know, within the game, it offers training sessions, training missions, however you want to say it. Regardless, there is a mode that will show you every button output to everything that you can do in this game. It's broken into 3 categories: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. In today's video, we will be going over the #1 thing within the beginner section that I believe everybody should at least warm up with, whether that be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however long you think you need to warm up. But that will be each day before your gaming sessions. I know I do it, so I'm advising everyone else to do it as well. Again, if you enjoyed this video or this content, be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe for more, and we're going to hop right into this. Okay, now as you guys can see here, this is the beginner section. It has basic maneuvers, close range maneuvers, using Kai Blast, counters, use super attacks, and special maneuvers. Now the basic maneuvers is simply moving, flying up and down, things like that. Close range maneuvers, just certain combos, certain hidden things like that. Ki Blast, using your Ki Blast. Super attacks is, again, how to use your super attacks. It's just simple button layouts, and the special maneuvers are more complicated things within this section. However, I think the #1 thing you need to work on and practice is the counters. Absolutely, the counters. If you don't know how to do the basic counters, you will be the easiest person to beat in the game. So we're going to go ahead and look in this section and see what it's got. Now, as you can see, it's essentially all just revenge counter. However, it does show you throw evasion as well. The cool thing about the counters in this section is that I believe, except for the throw evasion, all of them are R3. There is one major setback with them, and then we'll see that in a second. So you see, it's really simple. As soon as the enemy or your opponent hits you, you will see like a white outline around their body, some sparkles or whatever. That is when you will click R3, and then your character will automatically go into a counter. It would be a counter strike of their own. However, if you look up here at this number, it does take away from this bar, which again, I kind of put it in the bar, but it seems as though it costs exactly 2. So that's extremely costly to use. In training, you know, it refills on its own, so you don't really get the weight of how expensive it is. However, when you're in battle, you don't get these that quick. So using the R3 counter, the revenge counter, it is you want to use it in a very sparingly and in very specific situations. But again, you get hit, you activate it, and you're able to completely counter the opponent's attack. Now you're also able to do this from a mid-range attack, which is typically like Ki Blast or something like that. You'll activate it,
well done.
go in, and get a hit off. And you're also able to complete it during a long-range attack. So as you can see, you're going to essentially Z-dash in. So you'll close the distance, perform a trick. Now again, it's extremely costly, right? So you can't just go out there just spamming this one. There's an easier one and a better one, I think, for that. But this one, like I said, it's used sparingly, but it's very important that you know how to do it, and it's very important that you know that it is available to you before you hop into matches. Now the next one says revenge counter uses. This one is basically countering somebody who's using a revenge counter on yourself, and this is where things get a little complicated. You're going to want to practice this over and over again just to get the timing down. Essentially what's going to happen here is you're going to strike your opponent. Your opponent is going to do one of the counters that you just practiced for a while, the last ones that we had seen. They're going to have this white glowy shit around them as well as an outline here, and then you're going to execute hitting circle while they're doing this, and then this happens.
Take this seriously.
Boom. So again, you strike, they counter. You're going to see a white outline around their body, some sparkles, some white shit. Pause, and you're going to then stop their counter and counter strike with a strike of your arrow. Just
Take
like
this
that.
seriously.
Boom.
take this
And then do it a
serious.
few times over till you get the feel. And then lastly, we have throw evasions. Again, this is just evading your opponent's throw. So you're going to see them reach in for you like they're trying to grab you, and then you just smack their hand away by hitting R1. So they're going to reach in for you and smack their hand away. So again, these are what I believe everyone should warm up with, you know, prior to their playing section. Even a master at the game needs to practice. And this is just from the beginner section. So for those of you who are trying to get the game, that you're going to get the game and you're immediately going to hop into comp because you want to climb the ranks, you want to beat Rhymestyle, you want to beat the, you know, the typical, you want to beat Dodo, you want to, you know, warm up first. Look at the training menu, see what it has to offer, see what you're able to do, and your games will go a lot smoother for the people who don't do this. All right. Be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and I appreciate your guys' time, and I hope you enjoy the game, and I hope if you have it, you're enjoying the game as much as me.